Morning, welcome to another Monday. Almost out of lockdown, can see the way out, and then we'll be in tier 3, which is quite similar to lockdown. No, it's much better. So what do I want to say to you this week? Well, I've been on retreat. So last week I had a retreat and a bit of a mental health break. My encouragement to you is if this year is getting down on you a bit, then just taking some time out to be with God. I was very kind to myself and had a nice relaxing time, but very definitely in God's presence and following what he was saying, but without making it onerous for myself. One of the questions, I went for long walks each day, and on the third walk, God said to me, what is it that you really want? Here at home, they were reading about Solomon and him asking God for wisdom. I've been asking God for wisdom since I was 19, and hopefully some of that's been answered. But I didn't just want to give the correct biblical answer. And it's a really good question to be asked. What do you want? Jesus asks it of his first disciples in John's description of the history of Jesus' life. In one of the early chapters, he kind of says, the two disciples of John the Baptist want to follow Jesus, and Jesus says, what do you want? And they say, Rabbi, where are you staying? So they name him that he's a teacher, they want to be taught, and they want to know where he is because they want to be with him. But they don't really answer the question. But I wonder if Jesus was to ask you directly, if God our Father, if Holy Spirit was to directly say to you, what do you want? I wonder what you would write. And my encouragement to you as we start Advent and prepare ourselves for both Christmas and the second coming of Jesus, to say, if God said to you, what do you want? What would your list look like? What would you say and why? And maybe that gives you a list to then to be praying for and asking for. Or maybe it gives you a list of things, a whole load of ideas that show you your heart, show you what's going on inside of you, show you where you are with God, and give you an opportunity then to build deeper relationship with him. So from that question to say, God, if that's what I want, how do we get there? You know, what needs to change in me? How do we get there together? And being honest about what we really want, and then letting him shape that and say, well, if I give you this, it won't do you any good. Or, yeah, I'd love to give you that. Let's get there. So that's my encouragement to you, to tell God what it is that you really want. Jesus asks it in the Gospel, so it's okay to answer. And then to move forward from there and explore why you ask for those things with him. I've been asking and exploring and saying to God that I want and I need a growing staff team. So we have appointed a wonderful new operations minister in Sarah Packwood, and she will be interviewed on Sunday at probably not live, we'll see, and you'll get to meet her and find out a little bit more about her. So there's lots of change going on around us, but actually the culture and who we are stays the same. Everyone's sticking around. So yeah, in the midst of kind of everything that's whirling around us, what do you want from Jesus? And let's explore that together and see what he wants from us as we go into 2021. Because Advent is the start of the church year. So we start a new year as far as the Church of England is concerned on we already have on Sunday at the beginning of Advent.